y'all. We are back and we have another grant. And this grant opportunity, it's a little different, okay? This is phase 2 of the grant that I accidentally applied for. And individuals wanted to walk through the grant, and this is going to be your opportunity to see something that sometimes we all don't get to see because we typically see the phase 1. We don't see the types of questions and how much work is actually required in phase 2, which means that this video is going to be a little bit longer, but I think the answers and the resources and us going through it will be helpful for you, possibly when you're doing those phase 1 grant opportunities. And then if you do make it to a phase 2, things that you should be thinking about. If you get anything of value out of this video, beginning, middle, end, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Turn on your notification bell because we do not want you all missing these grant opportunities. Check out the small business grant playlist. Check out the nonprofit grant playlist, and we have the ebook. The ebook, as you can see, is 30 pages of content, not a bunch of fluff, not a bunch of pictures. It's what do you do to prepare for the grant, apply for the grant, if you get rejected from the grant, different grant opportunities that you can look for, resources at the end. I'm going to put a discount code in the description box that's going to give you a little bit more off of what is already discounted on the website. If you would like to support the channel, you can come on over to the Patreon, and I'm going to quickly show you what is in there in case you would like to join. Here's the Patreon, and I post various opportunities for entrepreneurs, including grants. I do a lot of cohorts, ambassador programs. As I've said in the past, I believe that fellowships are more valuable sometimes than the financial winnings, because if you don't know what to do with the money, then you might just squander it and then still have not made your business more profitable, sustainable, or propelled it. Once you come in here, you'll have access to all of the things that are posted. So like I said, it's different grant opportunities, different cohorts, resources, all of that. I don't want to take up too much of your time because yeah, here for this grant walkthrough video, and I know you'll support the channel. Now, this is going to be different because I'll briefly go over the requirements, but this would have been for phase 1 as far as it being you don't need a business to sign up for. You could be in the idea phase. If you miss this opportunity, I have another grant video on the channel that is no business required. It's a 12-week cohort. Yes, a 12-week cohort valued at approximately $100,000. So there are several small business grant opportunities that are there. So we're actually not going to spend too much time sitting here chatting because I'm about to go into this grant application. The only thing that I would add is I put the business as an apply repair company because it required individuals that went into homes in order to be eligible to apply for the grant. And with me accidentally applying, I received an email saying that I made it to phase 2, which means I know how to apply for grants. So I decided, you know what? I've never had this opportunity with my subscribers to be able to go through a grant application after you've done, I say like the baseline, answering the questions about community, what are you going to do with the money, the low-hanging fruit questions. These are the big dog questions. So if you're interested, stick around. And at the end, I'm going to throw in something special for you. Okay, yeah, so this is the Jobber grant. This was sponsored by Jobber. There isn't a link because they send you a direct link into your email. So there's nothing for me to put up, but you can still Google it and get information about this opportunity, because I will say that this is an annual opportunity. And as I've said in previous videos, when there's a grant and I mentioned that it is an annual opportunity, I highly recommend writing it down, the month, so then you can be on the lookout for it on your own next year. Or if you're somebody that made it to phase 2, because there is a young lady that sent me a message saying that she made it to phase 2, I highly recommend watching this video in order for you to get some ideas of how to answer your questions. So basics, name of your business, your email address. They want you to confirm it. And then here's where I say you don't even have to have started a business. This was individuals that is sitting home thinking about starting a business. You would have been eligible to apply for this grant if you met the other requirements. And then I say, yes, I currently own or plan to start a home service business. And then your budget breakdown. So I spent a lot of time talking about this and how you should think about it. So what I did was, instead of going after the $15,000, I went after $10,000, just thinking about the type of business that I had. And then also, this gives them the opportunity to offer me, $7,500, $5,000, $2,500. Just because I'm stating that I need $10,000 does not necessarily mean that I'm just going to be X'd out, but I always say, only ask for what you need. So with this grant opportunity, what I did for the breakdown, remember, and I don't know anything about repairing appliances, probably repairing a lot of things, but I just thought through it because I wanted it to be aligned with the original application. So equipment, tools, and maintenance. Some of these items can go for your business as well when you're thinking about your budget. So I put $2,000 for that, training and certifications, marketing and advertising. And I think marketing and advertising should always be a larger chunk of whatever money that you get, because if you want to scale your business, to grow your business, make your business more profitable, how can you do that if individuals don't know that you exist? So you're going to spend a lot of money on marketing in order for individuals to find your business. Fuel costs, insurance and licensing, office expenses, taxes and legal, because I always say, Uncle Sam's hand is always out. And as a business owner, that is what you want to keep in the forefront, that yes, this money was free, but it's actually taxable income as well. And I am for certain, if you get this grant opportunity, you are going to have to complete a W-9 so they can report how much money they gave you to the IRS. And then miscellaneous, because you never know what would pop up. And then the total cost was $10,000 for that. First question. Oh, I'll also say that they said that this application should take upwards of 30 minutes. And then you get 750 characters, which is more than what they gave you in phase one. So you get more characters, but remember, characters, not words. For most small business grant opportunities, they are going to discuss characters and not words. And then folks will think they got 750 words and they've drafted a memoir, and now they have to parse it down to get to 750 characters. So what I did was, I did this more of like, I'm going to say envision it being bullet points, because I did not want to write a long essay and then run out of characters. So how would these funds impact your business's performance and goals, customers, team, and our overall community? And then how would you measure success? And I've always talked about this as well. Data and metrics is going to be important. How can you then prove to them that by them providing you this money, that you were successful? You can't just say, I got more money or I got more customers. You have to give the data, the numbers. I increased customer retention by 10%. So it has to be something that is measurable. So what I did was I broke down everything that they asked for. So with business performance, increase repair completion rate, reduce turnaround time, and revenue growth. Now, reduce turnaround time and revenue growth, that can be for any business. Repair completion, that would need to be a repair company. So definitely take what I've put here and personalize it to your application, even if you're in a phase one of an application, but especially if you've made it to phase two for this grant opportunity. Customer, improve their satisfaction through faster response times and reliable repairs. Team empowerment, enhance skills, higher job satisfaction and productivity. The community impact, contribution to the local economy and partnerships for appliance repair programs. And then how do I quantify this success? 15% increase in annual revenue, 90% customer satisfaction score, 1,000 repairs completed, 85% employee retention, and then qualitative, positive testimonials and reviews from customers, recognition from community, organizations, improved employee satisfaction and skill development. I will say I projected this out over a year. So I'm not going to say 85% employee retention in 1 month. So this is going to be me measuring these metrics over the first year, because most grant funding for this dollar amount needs to be spent within 1 year, versus if this was a 5-year grant, then I would break it down by year. So maybe I would want 50% at year one, 60% at year two, and then my ultimate goal would be 85% by year 5. And then what stage are you in? I said operational stage versus idea stage, only because I'm having conversations about employees and I'm saying that these are the metrics, and I'm also stating what I already have going on. So I didn't want to say that I'm in the planning stage, because I think it's more difficult with the metrics that I placed. Please describe the current customer service best practices you have in place for your business, and then focus on sharing examples from day-to-day operations. And then talk about technology, because again, they want us to be innovative. And at this point in our lives, they want us to be utilizing technology and leveraging that to catapult our businesses. So one, I put prompt and responsive communication. We have an automated appointment reminder system and then a 24-hour response time. Transparent and accurate service information. We utilize technology to maintain up-to-date knowledge base for technicians. We have skilled and professional technicians. They undergo regular industry best practices training. And then quality repairs and warranties. We follow the industry standards for this. And then post-service follow-up. So we do feedback surveys, and then we check in with customers within 48 hours of the repair. Of course, we're checking in to make sure that the repair is okay and that nothing else is going wrong. And then the feedback service or feedback survey will give us data for us to then be able to report out on metrics of our success rate over the next year. And then, do you have employees? I should have put no, because since I put yes, I had to answer these additional questions. But if you do not have employees and you are in phase 2, you do not need to answer this. But again, if you do have employees, these answers will be helpful in any grant application that you are working on. How many employees do you have? I got 2. And then please share examples of how you currently lead, support, and develop. Now, this one, I have no idea why it's not in the paragraph form, but we're going to read it this way. We prioritize leading, supporting, and developing our team by providing leadership guidance, regular feedback, and goal setting. We offer training opportunities, recognize exceptional performance, and provide career growth paths. We foster a supportive work environment that encourages open communication and promotes work-life balance. Our initiatives aim to enhance team member skill, engagement, and overall career development. So with this can go to anybody's business. This is not specific to an appliance repair company. So any small business grant that you are applying for, you can personalize this answer for your own. And then describe examples of how your business positively impacts your customer, employees, and overall community. We got a line read again, y'all, but I'm ready for it. So with this one, once we get to the beginning of it, remember you get 750 characters or less, and it's still scrolling. Okay. Our business positively impacts customers by providing reliable repairs, transparent communication, and cost savings. Employees benefit from a supportive work environment, career growth opportunities, and competitive compensation. Our community benefits from our contributions to the local economy, partnerships, and organizations, and sustainable practices. Overall, our business aims to create a positive impact on customers, employees, and the community at large. That is as concise as can be. We are giving you high level of how we are impacting customers, employees, and community, which is what they ask. Okay. And again, this is a generic question, except for where we talk about the quality repairs. But if you have a different business, it could be quality products, it could be sustainable products, it could be any of those things. Okay. And the same thing with your service. It could be a quality service, right? It doesn't have to be specific to what I'm saying, that I'm a appliance repair person, which y'all would sue me if I had to repair your refrigerator. Okay. So there's that. And then describe anything else you'd like us to know about how you use systems, processes, software, and technology in your day-to-day operations. As I've said in every video, if they give you an opportunity to give extra information, and with this one, you notice they were intentional. They said about how you use systems, processes, software, and/or technology. They didn't just leave it open-ended, because typically with those open-ended questions, then you can talk more about yourself, passion, why you're doing what you're doing, so they can personalize you and not see you as just another applicant number. But with this one, they are specific with what they will want to know. So if you don't have anything additional to say about systems, processes, software, technology, do not answer this question. Okay, we don't want to waste their time. So with this one, in our day-to-day operations, we rely on systems, processes, software, and technology to optimize our workflow. We utilize service management software for scheduling and tracking, CRM software for managing customer interactions, and mobile apps for technicians to access work orders and information. Online portals and self-service platforms enhance customer convenience, while diagnostic tools and training platforms keep our technicians up to date. These tools and technologies enable us to operate efficiently, deliver excellent service, and provide a seamless experience for both customers and team members. And then, have you faced unique and substantial challenges on your entrepreneurship journey that you believe the average business owner hasn't experienced? Tell us about them and how you've overcome or are currently overcoming them. So this one is a super generic answer, and that you can expand on if one of these are specific to your business. Here I placed, we faced market disruption, financial constraints, scaling operations, intense competition, regulatory compliance, and work-life balance concerns, or should be issues. Overcoming these challenges required us to adapt, innovate, become more efficient with our process, and differentiate ourselves from our competitors. We also connected with community mentors to support us on our growth journey. Now this, they say you can skip to the next question. And this was my thought on this one. I would think that in this day and age, most challenges that any entrepreneur has faced, someone else has faced it on their journey. You can even lead by saying, while I think most entrepreneurs have probably experienced any challenge, right? When you take all of the entrepreneurs in the world and do data comparisons, I can't see me being the only person that has ever experienced what I might experience on an entrepreneurship journey. So I would lead with that, but then still give your answer, because you did want to communicate to them how you overcame that challenge. And then, what is your review rating on Google Business Profile? If you don't collect it, then you can skip it. I don't have a Google profile, but we're going to put 5 stars because this is a fake business anyway, y'all. And then links to your website, Facebook, all of that. I just put my website, but I do have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, I got YouTube, but you know that because you're here. And then read their privacy policy. It's the same one from phase 1. So if you want to read that again, you are more than welcome to do that. And then I'm not going to hit submit this time, but it says, please click submit below. Make sure that it's the same email address. And then they said they recommend that you copy your answers and paste them in an external document in the event there is a system error. Now, this is great information, because if you apply and they lose your answers and your answers are only here, but I've also always said that when you apply for these grants that have character limitations, you should be drafting them in a separate document anyways, to ensure that you do not go over the character count, because some grants will stop you from typing when you meet the character count. Some will not, in an effort to easily disqualify individuals that did not follow the basic instructions given. That's it, y'all. So I hope these answers helped you. I hope you use them for your phase 1 application. I hope the individuals that made it to phase 2 use some of these. Do not write my answers word for word, okay? Tweak it for yourself, personalize it, because if however many people watch this video submit the same answer, I can assure you that all of you all will be disqualified. If you got anything of value out of this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Turn on your notification bell. You can't be missing these types of opportunities. Check out the Small Business Grant playlist. check out the nonprofit grant playlist, check out the ebook, come to the Patreon, do all of that stuff. But of course, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me virtually. I want to thank you for supporting the channel. And wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are having a beautiful day. And I will see you all next time.